I've already set up a command line tool project, and I gave it the name exception handling, and I've also inserted some code inside the main.m file. So what I've basically done here is I created first an ID object called todayDate, and I've assigned it the value of the current date, and there is a special NSDate class method called date, which returns as the current time. And after that, I've created an NSString object called today, and I've assigned it the value of the todayDate object, and on that object I've called the uppercase string method. And very important, this method is belonging to the NSString class, and it's not defined in the NSObject class. But because here we specified the ID type, on the right here we could specify any type we want, and there will be no compile warnings, but it may crash at runtime. And because todayDate is an NSDate object, it basically has no such a method with uppercase string name. And when we try to call this one, we'll get an error. So let's go ahead and run this program. As you can see, there are many messages here, and the error is unrecognized selector sent to instance. I guess this is the our object memory location, and the reason is that NSDate uppercase string generated this issue, and it's that an unrecognized selector sent to the instance this one. So basically it says that this is unrecognized selector sent to an object of the NSDate class. And as you see here in the console, we got that error, and our message that today is wasn't outputted here. And the way we deal around this is by using a try-catch block. And the way you do that, we first write at try, then the Xcode gives us some suggestion. So let's go ahead and press enter, and all our code that may generate errors we move in the try block, and basically tries to execute this, and if any error appear, it will come to this block, and let's just print a message nslog the error is %@. Here we write exception, and basically exception is the name of the object which comes here, and it could be anything. For example, if you want, just write E, just replace here, and everything should go just fine. And finally is a block that executes whenever an exception was raised or not. For example, let's just print this message here, and let's change it. Actually, we get to finally block, and now let's go ahead and run the program again. And as you can see, it passed through this block. This line went fine, but this generated an error, an exception, and here we cached the exception and printed it to the console, and here it is. the error is, and here's the error. And after that we got in the finally block, and we got outputted the corresponding message. So I hope you got a little bit familiar with error handling and with a try catch finally block. And for more, please visit us at techitube.com.